DI mix-up.
That's called getting figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That was so different. Start to set to end to set.
That was looking
right?
like if this was a first to 10, it was like 3-10 by the end of the set. I mean, stuff was going like that.
Yeah.
You can't win them all. It's okay.
The,
true.
The plot thickens.
Ferris earns a respectable whatever place at Summit. What is it? 13th?
Oh yeah, he's out now.
13th at Summit.
13th at Summit.
That's a solid $50.
That is
50 bucks.
Nothing
That
to
is
sneeze
bucks.
at. Nothing to sneeze at.
Can you bucks?
We pull up the bracket here. See what we got coming up. But yeah, so wait, was that a bottom?
Yeah,
so
it's lowest
13 is
seed
the lowest
play
placement,
up
right?
to
Yeah.
the top. Yeah, because it's the
Okay.
top 16.
unfortunate, but you
Our
know.
next set should be, I'm going to predict Wasasbi versus somebody.
Crescent. I'm thinking
maybe?
Crescent. I'm thinking Crescent. Yeah.
Perhaps.
Mayhaps.
That's a good idea since you just walked into the stream room.
And it's also in the bottom
It's
right.
also right there.
Wow.
I thought that was a joke.
I got it right.
That was your joke.
Honest to God, didn't even notice that.
Why don't you guys have a little buddy with you?
Yeah,
You want to
Oh
side up?
shit! Here, you can
I'll
have
take
you can
one.
have this one.
You
Yeah,
wanna,
I
you
like
wanna
this
side
guy
up,
as well.
man?
I'll take Psyduck. This is one of Nancy's favorite Pokemon.
Really?
I
Yeah.
have the elephant.
I think the best
I
one
want
on here
Pokemon.
is that fat Slowpoke though.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh,
get over
I
him.
want
got-
Snubble.
Snubble. Ooh,
That one
nice.
doesn't even look like a Snowpoke. That looks like
Yeah. It's a Squishmallow.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, it's a
kind
little
of.
Slowpoke.
like a hybrid.
Okay, yeah, so that's going to put Paris out 3-2. Respectable, but not quite making it through. Fantasia's going to advance.
That's Fantasia's first set win of the event.
Is it?
It is.
Wow.
Curtis is playing Legend of Zelda dubstep right beside.
That's
So it's
Summit's
Frappe,
crazy.
Rod. So we're gonna have
Slum it
Wasabi
going on.
Crescent, Little Deal Poison Health, and then
That's gonna be a
Frappe
hot
and
set.
Spandex.
These are all going to be hot sets.
These are all it's Summit.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
There's 0 cold sets.
That's true.
Nothing but heat. Losers round one. Do we know who these two lost to in their pools?
I do. Let me think about it though. Let me check
Check
my
your
mind.
mind's
out.
eye. Check your mind's eye. Go
So
into
I know
your-
that Abi lost to Frostbite in his pool. He
Yeah.
beat Poison Health and Paris, which
Oh,
meant
yeah.
he went into the gauntlet where he lost to Donquavius at the end of the gauntlet, which is why he's presently losers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it sucks to
Rough
have to play Don
bracket.
Quavius that early. Yeah.
Yeah, and Donquavius slightly underperformed his seed yesterday, so unexpectedly in losers, it was much more likely that Abi was going to have to play Chugs or Jigs. Honestly, would have lost either of them, so not too big a deal.
Yeah, it's
And then Kevin, of course, he lost to Regalo and who's the other person in his pool? Diet Soda. And there's
right.
one other person in the pool. But beat Fantasia. But in the gauntlet was defeated by somebody. I think Frappe maybe. I don't know. Wasn't paying attention.
this has to be one of the rarer matchups in the game. No one plays these characters.
Nope. Greninja's like a bottom 5 played character.
Yeah. And
Which
Mega
is
Man's
crazy
down there
because
too.
that dude just does not have a hitbox. half the
These
time.
are both good characters that
They're
nobody
good
plays.
characters. Yeah.
No, playing Greninja is like playing Yoda in Soul Calibur. Like,
Yes. Why are you
Half
the second
the moves
person
in
to bring
the
this
game.
up? You're the second person to bring up Soul Calibur 4 Yoda today.
what an era that was.
That's just so awesome. I love that Yoda's
That's
in that
hilarious.
Yeah. I was a Darth Vader main back then.
Ooh,
he
I
was
was
really
more-
I
bad.
never played it,
That's
but I just
more-
remember
Oh,
seeing that they had Darth Vader and Yoda, thinking that was just the coolest crossover
It was
ever.
pretty cool.
That's crazy.
It was you could play as the apprentice from Force Unleashed as well. It was
Yeah,
both
that
those
was the
games.
one I rocked.
He was pretty
That's
good.
sick.
Darth Vader was not very good.
This is dead even, by the way. We haven't talked about it at all. But
This was a set that happened so often pre-COVID when Abi was still at NC State.
how did it usually go?
I think
back and
I
forth,
think Abi I think Abi did really well, but it was mostly back and forth. They had like very similar spots on PR at the time. Oh my god!
Kevin
I
was
love
going
art
down
for
ten.
that. Wanted that so bad.
It looks like he's trying to answer right back.
Oh,
with
yeah.
a
Amazing
bumper
edge
dodge.
guard by Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy reversal right there.
I hate those. I hate when you
Incoming.
just don't know if you're going to have to tech or not.
I don't think
It
it's a
even
jump.
slowed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it
he
even
doesn't,
slowed
yeah.
down. Did you see the counter slowed down the air dodge too?
That was funny.
That's crazy. Ooh, doesn't quite get the grab. Gets a downer for it. Nothing else though.
Do Greninjas ever footstool out of shield? I feel like
This
Footstool
Greninja
there.
doesn't.
This
so
Greninja does not.
Greninjas might.
Yeah, what is it? Footstool downer
Yeah.
is like the big punish.
Well, that's like their biggest suffer, right? Is like not having good
terrible out of shield
options.
option.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, really rough out of shield game.
I would think, yeah.
But
Footstool
footstool
It's
out
probably
of shield's
hard.
kinda
When you have
so-
such a high jump, it's probably pretty hard to do. Whoa, speaking of
whoa,
high
whoa.
jumps, there he goes.
awkward place to be.
Outta here.
Stay on that ground. Stay on the ground.
Rush is like, I love that move.
Oh, it's awesome. Mega Man's
Summon
got
dog.
such a...
Mega Man might be, he's like a top 5 best designed character in
Yeah,
the game.
Yeah, gotta agree.
His
He's like...
balance and moves perspective and depth and everything.
Yeah. He's
really
like
well
made
done.
for creativity.
Doesn't feel that way
as
when I
his
fight
own. It's
Peanut, but
amazing.
I agree.
Yeah.
They are throwing projectiles.
Yeah, you see all of Abi's entrants are going to be short hops into falling air or
Or just empty hop dash attack.
I think
dash
parrying,
attack's going to be a rare scenario because the Lemon's
Yeah.
going to interrupt dash attack 9 times out of 10. He'll whiff punish with dash attack, but if they're in the neutral, he's going to try and pick his moments and then get a fair or a nair on the diagonal.
Yep. I think parrying Greninja Nair is kind of key to this matchup and for a lot of
Yeah,
people.
really
I don't know if that's
good,
still
really
true
good,
for,
yeah.
Finally gets that back here.
Yeah. Both these characters can go out there, so we're going to see some great edge guards this set.
You definitely have not watched a lot of Wasasbi sets.
I have not.
Great
Never
edge
mind.
guards are not what they're known for.
Okay, yeah. I've only played him once and have never watched him play.
Abi is great at almost getting the edge guard.
Yeah,
Like,
Like he's always framed off.
fantastic at being
That's just
just
Greninja,
above
right?
his opponent.
Everything is like just barely kind of true, so you just don't always get it.
Yeah. Goes for the fair.
I like that
wow.
down tilt and just wait.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was good.
Ooh.
Um,
I've never really watched Kresent play either. But how does he differ in big ways from Peanut? Is there like an obvious difference?
kind of. He plays a lot more methodical. I think. Like Peanut kind of will have these like big confident plays of like going for this RPS, and he's like, I know you're gonna like buffer a roll in. I'm gonna up tilt you for it.
Yeah,
Crescent's definitely more of like
heavy.
definitely more of like a slow burn. Get these like little awkward angles on you type plays.
You know, I completely agree with that. I think that Peeve does a lot of like pace of the match shifts very abruptly,
Yeah.
and so he'll have incredibly slow portions of the game, and then he'll have these sporadic jumps, whereas Kev is just constant stream,
Yeah.
slight neutral wins and whatnot.
Playing at the same tempo. all
Good
the time.
decision making.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Patience.
Probably be harder for Crescent to come back in this than it would be for Peanut too because of that though.
Yeah. Well,
But every time Kevin
That
makes a
leash
comeback,
shield just
though,
do
that's how it
28.
happens.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Kevin will make
It's
comebacks,
just
but
that
they won't be like he got a
he does not
neutral
get
wins
flustered.
into down air.
Yeah, that's
It's just he just won neutral 1,000 times and killed him with back air.
Because like
and didn't
all
get
he
hit.
needs to think is like I shouldn't be at this area, and so I just won't. It's not like this fear. It's just kind of like I should.
Oh, that was
stay
lucky.
Here.
Honestly, I think that Abi made the right decision there to try and jump over that returning back air, and the hitbox was a little generous.
He wants that Z drop up tilt so bad.
Goodbye.
Back turning, but got a little
Finds
too
his way
confident
in.
throwing at that buzzsaw. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, those short hop fairs are going to be crucial.
That last minute was so dominant by Crescent that he just was too far behind. Abi just eventually finding the kill he needed.
Don't you love that? You start playing great when you're on your last stock, down 100%.
Yeah.
You're like,
You know
awesome.
what? I do love that because you just carry to the next game. You're like, okay, I figured this out a little bit. I can do this. I was too far behind. Just don't fall behind. We got this.
Well, let's see if Aaron's right and if Kevin starts the next game strong.
yeah.
And if he doesn't, I'm going to make fun of him. It's coming.
I have to give you my Meta-Fi if that happens. I love the Waluigi cosplay here.
It's looking great, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the goatee with the mustache. It really completes it.
That's a cool hoodie that Abi has as well. The Ryu Shoryuken one.
That's a Glitch Infinite
I think so.
merchandise thing?
Sure.
Speaking of merchandise, we have you can actually still purchase Slummet merchandise and it adds
Oh,
to the
for
pot, I
real?
think, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If
Oh,
you're a
that's
big
great.
Amogus fan
Big Among Us fan. Yeah.
Or you just want to
and
support.
you wish that it was
Took the little
tastefully
stickers?
crossed with Smash decals, and if you
I do like
also
the stickers.
the
I might have to
graphic
buy the
design
stickers.
sensibilities and humor of North Carolina graphic designers, get yourself some. If you're one of those 4 people, get yourself some Slummet merchandise
people.
today.
One of those like negative people who haven't already gotten it too.
Yeah.
You're such a great salesman, Greg.
Yeah,
Thank
that's good. And the thing is, he knows
like
exactly
Don
how to sell to North Carolinians.
If you want an inside joke that only 8 people will get, this merch is for you.
Yeah, exactly. If you want people to shift their eyes and then immediately shift them back.
It'll be a great opportunity to be able to tell people you had to be there and sound cool, saying exclusive.
Yeah, it's a wonder
Wait,
people
no, not
outside
to
the state
sound
don't like
cool,
my
be
commentary.
cool.
I don't get it.
Because you know, if you buy this, you will be cool. You'll be a cool person. So you
Exactly.
should definitely buy it. So you can be cool,
Yeah.
like me.
Colin knows all about that.
Yeah.
Colin knows about being cool, resident cool guy Colin.
It's
That's
true.
actually what he got hired as.
See, that was a
for the
classic Obby edgeguard right there.
event. Yeah, just
Almost
barely
got
above.
it. Almost got it.
Almost
but not
got it and then
quite.
got reversal.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Classic.
Perfect example.
Balance is restored. Oh,
Oh, dang.
Oh, that was a nice opening. Yeah.
Kresent got them Le'Veon Bell setups.
Okay.
Did you
That's
see him
another
post on
staple
Twitter?
of the Obby gameplay is a random, super greedy forward smash, and
Yeah.
with like 0% success rate.
exactly. Doesn't
Ninja F
really-
Smash is kind of safe, right? You know, you won't get too badly punished.
It's one of those moves that's like perfectly serviceable.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty solid. It's safe-ish when well spaced. You know, you won't get like hard punished for it.
Up smash the crazy one when it
Yeah,
works.
that's a crazy one. Yeah.
Oh, the Greninja hurt box disappeared for a little bit there. Obby decided to dash, doesn't get hit by the forward.
Yeah.
air.
I mean, that's just so much of Greninja's neutral. Is
Yeah.
this crazy ground mobility, dashing back and forth.
Ooh, that was really nice.
Yeah, that's
actually.
good. Yeah, not waiting on him to get to the ground.
Which is kind of strange because some of Greninja's best like neutral options are his aerials. So then, but his movement is much better on the ground. So it's
Yeah.
kind of
I mean, movement's just
kinda
such
awkward.
an important part of
Yeah.
neutral in general.
Yeah, having a really high jump is kind of a double-edged sword sometimes because
Yeah.
don't have his.
Okay.
That hurts
All right.
because you can't surprise people with short hops as like a pseudo-grounded option, like like Fox can. But it does make it good for mixing up timings.
But not everybody has Fox with short hop.
That's true.
I think they should. You should put it on every character.
Oh,
Yikes.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we're seeing some interesting fly swatting here.
Some interesting fly swatting.
Oh, that was
Oh,
really
there
nice.
we go.
Yeah,
Nice
drifting
whip
out into a
punish
whip
there.
punish, and then he dropped it.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
it was a good opening.
Okay,
Yeah,
that,
the Obby counter, that's
Counter
another.
ledge.
if you don't immediately
the Obby
recognize
counter.
that solo, you have not been in North Carolina long enough. That's the Obby counter.
The Obby
The
counter.
Obby
Patented.
Yep.
Double jump back towards the ledge.
Counter.
Hit counter. You have to drift off
You
the
have to
stage.
drift
If he's
off.
on the stage, it's not an Obby counter.
And nothing happens.
And you always
you
have to
miss.
get reversal. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it never
Yeah.
works. You have to die for it. And you can never stop doing it either. Like
Now I know.
Yeah.
I feel so included. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, that
Oh,
was,
that-
I love that pivot grab though.
I hate that pivogram.
Well, I mean, when it happens to me, I
Buys that pivogram. But yeah, Obby's use of it is really nice.
Yeah.
Its range is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
And
Unbelievable.
visually, it's really
It's like
ugly.
Samus grab, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh, look at that.
that little hopscotch thing going on with those projectiles.
That was like
for
a
bit.
Donkey Kong Country boss.
Yeah.
Jump
right?
over something 5 times, and then you get your opportunity.
Yeah. Showing good patience from Obby right now, though.
He parried it and still got hit by it.
Ooh. Yeah.
How did he
Almost
catch
missed
that?
that. Yeah.
Crescent's got such good control of this game, too, though. Full stock lead.
I nailed through the leaf shield.
Not
think-
giving Obby any opportunity to get any kill setups.
Obby has been so careful to not get impatient and overextend just because he's down, going for greedy shit that's going to eat a bunch of damage. But it just hasn't mattered.
hasn't-
Kevin's
yeah.
just got all the damage anyways. Like,
Yeah.
he's just
Yeah.
been solidly, quickly, slowly but surely outplaying him and getting bits and pieces until I can't make fun of Aaron. He was right.
He was right.
Kevin pulled that one back in a really serious way.
He had the momentum. It matters.
Okay.
All right, going back to PS2.
That was a really nice edge guard. I love the Z
No
drop
way.
and the metal blade.
Yeah.
PS2 again.
That's one of those, if you're Greninja, you kick yourself for it. Like, that's a really bad
Yeah.
shuriken to do. And as soon as you let it go, you're like, oh, man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to die.
Well, people, the plays that let them get away with it a few times, and then when they don't expect, you go get the hard punish. And that's what he did.
No,
Yeah.
unfortunate
Yeah, leaf shield.
leaf shield there left him open, but doesn't need too much for it.
The
The
few
awkward
times.
thing-
Oh yeah, go ahead.
The awkward thing about games like Game 2 is that like the adjustments Obby needs to make are so minor and hard to like quantify because of
Yeah.
how well Kevin was just consistently racking up damage, getting these little outplays, and taking advantage of like seemingly meaningless interactions.
This is not a Paris, like, don't shoot the charge shot
Exactly.
situation where Obby needs to make one adjustment and he's not going to lose anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I really do think he does need to switch up how he's approaching the neutral because he just cannot get in on Kevin. And he's getting nickel and dime forever.
Yeah.
Truly
Ooh,
though,
okay.
what is the answer to leaf shield? Sometimes I just don't know.
Unbeatable move.
Just wait
Right.
it out. That is the neutral reset.
Yeah, you wait it out, and then you're in the corner, and that's great. A few times I've messed around with Mega Man, I could not figure out how to use that move. It's a weird one.
Mega Man's a bizarre character.
Yeah, he is.
He's
There it
that
is.
was really good.
That was very. That was a very
Really good.
peep nut up tilt setup.
That was a
I
great
feel.
reaction, and
He got there. Only doing 19.
Another Leaf Shield beating out the fair. Crazy.
you know, I say this every Obby set I watch. I want him to grab more.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
got such little confidence in the grab. Like,
Which is
you're
fine.
able to- it's not. It's a slow grab,
It's
which
a
I get.
really bad
but-
grab. But if you just guess right on like 2 or 3 grabs, then your opponent's afraid of it.
Exactly.
And then they pick options to avoid grab, and then your other good moves can start coming into play.
Exactly.
But
It's
if
just
you
like
never
cloud
grab,
or void,
yeah.
That's like the thing that even Diet Soda Curtis does is that like cloud grab, not
Bad.
good,
Yeah.
horrible.
Terrible.
But they'll still go for the grab because they want to back you. They want to hit
Yeah,
you with the actually good move.
They won't want you to feel like you can just always hold shield.
Exactly.
Hey, he got
Or
it.
something. But that's an
He
important
got the
stock to
combo.
get. This is not a unwinnable deficit like it was looking like last
Yeah,
game.
absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is one advantage stage.
Ooh, dodges the Leaf Shield.
Really though, Obby's advantage states have been like, I get my 3 hits, and it
Yeah.
does like 25%.
There it is.
15.
15.
Yeah, I was being generous.
Heavy and generous.
He's not keeping Kevin at ledge. He's not keeping Kevin in the air. Take that.
Oh.
That's
Wow.
a mix-up.
Okay.
Solo right there.
All right, I see you.
I guess we should have been watching the shadows.
Yeah.
All right, slowing down the pace. It's a repeat of what we were seeing at the end of game 2, was where Abby's trying to slow down the tempo to prevent himself from getting these like big hits before, but Crescent's like,
It's
this
not
is
working.
where
Yeah.
Crescent thrives. This
Yeah,
is what
I
Crescent
mean-
wanted to do anyway. So he's like, yeah, I guess.
Ooh,
that
he's holding out there for
terrible
sure.
DI.
Yeah, he's definitely holding out, trying to get away from that.
Crescent's just playing so solid. This is the one day he doesn't have to wear a costume.
Yeah, I agree. Wasabi trying to slow it down, go for a little bit of like shuriken zoning and be a little more patient for his openings, but the nickel and dime is just always going to go in Mega Man's favor, I feel.
There we
Okay,
go.
that's an important fair. Oh, this is an important, well,
Yeah, he did.
there you go.
Hey, there it is.
Perfect.
Ah,
I feel like Wasabi
Single
should use the
time.
metal blade more when he catches it. He's just throwing it away every time. I don't. It's just a refresher. Just throw it out and then follow it.
there we go.
That was
117 doesn't get the side B, but close.
Okay, I like that he's
that,
going
yeah, that
for
was
more
a
of
good
these
grab.
grabs because, yeah, this is going to make Kevin start thinking about
Putting
him.
him in his mind.
I guarantee you Obby counter was on his mind right there.
Yeah,
There was
100%.
not a counter pressed. I mean, he was too far on the stage. That's what it was.
Yeah, he wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to make it off stage for it.
Oh my gosh. So much damage already. You don't even
That was a great
notice
grab
it.
from Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
Notice
react to
till the
that.
numbers red.
Crescent
And
looking really, really good right
He
now.
should have died there. That was a little.
Yeah. Stage going down, but almost lapped in percents again. And there's like, there's just no clear way. There's just no clear way for Abby to
Ooh,
be
ooh.
winning
I don't-
these. Oh, man.
Messed up your down smash, mash,
Yeah.
spot dodge. Your opponent just
Yeah.
running around you.
Wow, the pivot grab beating Leaf Shield.
There we
Okay.
go.
That was
Hey.
really nice.
That's a fun mix-up. There you go.
That's good.
Still though, I don't feel like Obby feels like he's figured out what to do. Like,
Okay.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
all kinds of wacky shit going on.
Metafy.gg/solodrill.
Obby has
right.
kind
All
of figured
right,
out how
little
to deal
too.
Go a little
Okay, I
too
think
wacky.
that was the
Wanted to
overextension.
see
All that
wanted to see
momentum
the
just
Twitter clip.
immediately
Yeah.
dissipated.
My God.
But 80% unanswered puts him back in the conversation. We might be close to down to up smash percent. Oh, dude, he's like 0 for
He's
5
there.
on follows. like,
With
like
rage,
fo-
a down tilt really seals it. I don't think I've seen him hit that all set though.
There it is. Just the
It's
fair.
It's gonna be
Oh,
close.
yeah.
Take it.
I think with perfect DI he lives that, but he was DIing down a little bit. Guys off the side.
Although one, but
Notably, Obby was figuring out how to deal with Leaf Shield in that one with the fair, just like disjoining
Yeah.
and
Spacing it well.
spacing
Yeah.
around it.
Yeah, the few neutral ones he was getting were coming from those short hop fairs on situations where Kevin was not doing retreating pellets.
Yes.
And when Mega Man's doing retreating pellets, like it's just like a neutral
you just have
reset.
to take it.
Yeah.
You just
yeah,
take it.
you just stand there and wait for him to give you something else to try and counter.
Exactly.
This is the best song on this stage.
What's it
Yeah,
from?
that's true.
I have no idea.
It's from Sun and Moon.
I do like
Everyone
it.
picks Cynthia's theme. I feel like that's
That's a good one, but yeah,
that's
it's
a
a
good
little overhashed.
yeah.
Okay, classic Obby neutral win where he got 10%, and now we're back in neutral.
You know, I used to be kind of a stickler for like what I was listening to during a game or like having to have game sound. And I realized that the more thought I put into that, the more pressure I was putting on myself to win the set. So these days I just don't do it. I just have to win. There's
I
cool
swear,
music.
this song is playing. This is
No,
how
it
I
matters.
win.
It's like, oh, if I do this and this, I'm optimized. It's like, don't optimize. Just play the game.
You ever thought about astrology?
Yeah.
It's a mindset thing.
It's a mindset thing, exactly.
It doesn't even feel like Kevin has one neutral a single time like in this, but he has 55%.
The worst thing you can do as Mega
that
Man.
might hurt.
Okay.
I don't wonder if that was supposed to be something else.
Yeah, I don't think dash attack's really ever the play. Really? You don't think he could have up tilted there?
Sorry. I think, well, maybe he thought he could, because I don't think even if he could not have up tilted there, he would not have dash attacked. Like, it's just not ever the option. It's not even in the Mega Man mindset.
We're getting news from off the mic that he does go for dash attack there, and that's intentional. But
Okay, I'm still going to pretend like I know better than Kevin's brother. That's not what's happening. You know, this doesn't look so bad if he just doesn't die, but if Abby's dead,
There it is.
yeah, like that.
That's what Kevin was looking for the entire
Nice.
time.
Now this
Just
looks
catch one
terrible.
jump.
Now the evaluation has just shifted so much.
yeah,
It's
what's
not
the
looking
average kill percent for Abby this set? Like 120?
Yeah,
it's not been great.
he's not been getting any actual like kill confirms. It's all just been like stray hit.
Yeah, he's gotten a couple nair fairs, but it's always been pretty late in the stock.
Yeah.
good. It's hard to get your down tilt confirms on Mega Man because you're just never that close to him on the ground.
That's true.
I mean, it's just
Leaf Shield just shuts you down. Well, it's one of the many tools.
Kevin is having
There it is.
zero troubles getting off of ledge in this set, and that's, you know, if you're trying to win, you don't want that to happen. Okay,
He
you
keeps
definitely can't grab
grabbing-
that. Yeah, shut up.
He's done it like 3 times. I'm wondering if Abby's just shielding after every time, or
Yeah, that's definitely what's going on.
because that was like -2.
Yeah, it's one of those where, like, yeah. Oof.
All right, all right. I guess you got it, man.
Kevin's gotten a lot of
There we go.
those.
Not
Like
getting
the
it yet.
down air
Crescent
off the
has
platform.
showed up to play today.
This
Great fair.
whole
Still
every
not gonna
time Kevin does a directional air dodge, he just does this sort of snake-like drift back and forth.
Yeah.
And Abby is like 0 for 9 on punishing it.
That's that.
Just
You know,
cannot follow that the zigzag pattern.
that's one of those like underrated stats. Air acceleration, not
Yeah.
like necessarily air speed.
Yeah.
Because you can do a neutral air dodge and you can basically turn it into a directional with like no lag. So good.
I just want to see Abby stand in place and then react to which direction Kevin ends
Yeah.
up choosing, instead of like trying to chase the first direction
Yeah,
and then ankle breaking and miss on the curve
It's like
back.
yeah, be okay with a dash
we go.
attack.
There
You
we go.
know, it might not be the optimal
Yeah.
punish, but take what you can get.
Just keep him in disadvantage. You don't have to get a forward smash.
Yep. It's like trying to catch Captain Falcon uppy.
Yeah,
Really
impossible.
annoying. Yeah.
Harder than it should be. Okay,
Well,
You just didn't do
I
anything.
mean, you just got to capitalize more there.
I think that was an early dash attack, which is a lot harder to combo with. He recognized that and tried to wait for an air dodge.
There we go. I really like that. That was really good. There we go. All right.
Racking up a little bit of
I'm
damage.
approving of
Disadvantage
everything
is
in the last
happening.
10 seconds.
Yeah, right.
I'll be
Okay,
proving
yeah,
that
there
he
we
does
go.
know how to play the
Finally
game.
getting
yeah.
getting his
Chasing
vortex.
Oh,
points, yeah.
landings.
reversal.
Is it too late, though?
Does he live here?
Oh,
Whatever.
no.
Surprise!
Yeah.
that was the punish there.
Kevin was
a
just
short wire a
shocked
little
to
bit.
see him do that.
Yeah,
He's like,
Crescent
what?
is short
Looked
wire
like a
little bit.
melee fox angle.
DI's
All right,
out.
I
Good.
love it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the grabs
that's
are coming out. He's waking up.
There we go. Yeah.
Greninja's back here can feel like the
Oh,
best
that
team
was
in the
really
game.
There it
nice.
is.
That was not an Abby edge guard, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
There's a Don Quavius.
that's the new Abby.
And
edge
Abby
guard.
has a lead for the first time since game 1.
Yeah.
Does
Very,
Abby
very
live the
narrow
next
lead.
10 seconds?
Yeah, you need some extra credit here, or you're not going to be feeling great about this last stock.
Wow. Great.
You know,
And he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
credit to Abby, though. 2 straight scenarios where he's done very tricky recoveries that have got him out of bad
He
spots.
made it back.
It's good that he has experience.
Take that.
Mega Man, one of those characters where if you don't, like, if you haven't played the matchup a lot, I feel like sometimes you just auto-lose. There's just, like, too
Ooh,
much
wow.
stuff to avoid.
Yeah, it's a matchup check for sure. You cannot get away with just straight fundamentals fighting a Mega Man.
That's just smash.
Oh, that's
up.
annoying. That's
What?
annoying. Yeah.
Okay.
Ninja moment.
Ninja moment.
You know, still maintaining this lead a little bit.
But this
It's
is
still
kinda where
anyone's house, though,
Kresent
as we
wants
said
to
last
be,
night.
yeah.
There's only 2 minutes on the clock. We haven't acknowledged that.
Oh.
I don't think either player is thinking about it. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think
they
either
just-
player is even thinking about a
They're both
timeout.
zeroed in.
It could happen, though. I
This
probably
might be
not.
one of those where we see the 5 show up and they're both like, ah.
the
like,
panic.
Yeah. Right.
yeah.
Nah, Abby's getting his damage where he can take
Oh,
it.
did he jump? No, he
73%.
didn't. Okay.
Doesn't put. Ooh.
A little bit of a scramble there.
Reversal,
Yeah. Scrambled eggs.
Everyone's going to be playing so careful here. I don't think it'll last 2 more minutes, though.
Has Abby gotten any damage? Okay, we got a
There we
chicken.
Yeah.
Nice.
Still dead even. Sabi
Attack!
really.
Come on! Hit him! Do something! Yeah!
What's the prize difference between last place and second? to last place?
$20,000.
I'm curious. You get like I think it's
Oh,
49
that
bucks for
might have
last.
been like an up tilt. You get $50 for last. You get like
Yeah.
120 for.
Okay, this is a $70 money match right now.
I definitely made that number up.
It makes sense though.
That sounds right though. It's something like that.
Sure.
Okay, Abi's done 0 damage since that water shuriken.
Getting down to 1 minute, but they're
straight
both
up. Oh my
close to
goodness.
kill percent now.
I don't know if that's
I don't know what
true.
kill percent you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, well, up
Greninja
tilt
is not hitting.
The amount of down tilt up smashes you've been.
Oh, that's so
wow,
fast.
All
that
out.
is really
Oh
sad.
no!
Oh,
Didn't get the
you
dash
gotta be
forward.
good, Abi. Not bad.
I'm not sure that would have killed,
You're
but
not bad, Abi.
it would have been close.
I swear.
Okay, this is looking very like a likely timeout scenario.
It
Honestly,
could happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Though one good back air from.
I mean, it's really gonna force Abi to make some plays here, and he's not in a situation where he can make some plays.
Yeah.
Oh,
10% difference.
11%.
Oh, what a-
and that's
bloody
He's
pit.
up.
There we go!
Oh,
Oh,
there it is.
bad!
No
Oh my
timeout.
God.
Oh,
Abi
man.
holding
Whoa.
on to his tournament life.
That is
God.
the definition of clutch, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what were you saying about Abi edge guards? I haven't
No.
seen that this set.
yeah, this is not characteristic. I mean, we haven't seen a single Abi counter either, so he's not playing like himself today.
We've
He's
seen
not
one.
playing
It's worked.
well.
Exactly. Well, that was a
That's
give me one,
that's a great thing.
That's crazy, dude. That was like kung fu grip on the set right there.
Wow.
Not letting it go.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And after that first stock, it seemed like it was going to be over. Like Kresent was
going
going to
back.
run away with it. But
Yep.
Have they just done all PS2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. This has been a fun set.
Classic.
It's
I'm
been
enjoying
fun.
this one.
It's one of those sets of like
Second straight game 5.
Of
Going
like
for the
tiny-
fist bump.
it's like
The
tiny little adjustments where you're like starting to guess right, starting to be more mindful of certain options you're getting hit by just a tiny bit more. A lot of like really small adjustments, like Abi starting to just grab a little bit more. Crescent's being a little bit more aggressive in terms of like, yeah, staying in. It's like right here.
All right.
I love the pre-game 5 fist bump. That just feels like respectful and cool to me. I don't know.
It's only for really good, cool sets.
It's true.
And this qualifies. This is a fun one.
And you too can be cool if you buy the merch.
That's
Yeah.
right, baby.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Picked the wrong option there, but yeah. I like the idea. He detected that he was in the right position to attack.
Abi wants to make a sponsor proud right now.
See, I don't like when Kevin uses his double jump there and fades back, Abi retreated. Like,
Yeah.
that's the situation where
just
you need
used
to run
all of your
in
resources.
and threaten something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
who's Abi's sponsor?
JPR.
Oh, JPR. Yeah.
What's JPR? Some
JPR is
your
right.
Jump all Rizzo.
Pokemon YouTuber.
Pokemon YouTuber. Oh,
Right.
that's cool.
All right.
Right, to the weight, yeah, good.
I mean, stocks
Wow,
are all that matter
barely
here.
misses out
The
on that
damage.
back air.
This is
hasn't
another
been
situation
relevant.
where it's like, if Abi can sort of keep himself in it and get
Yeah.
the stock, then this doesn't look so terrible. But
Oh.
the second he dies, this becomes so much. This is literally
Yeah.
identical to last
Yes.
game.
I feel like that's been the difference in a big way. Is Crescent's willing
Nerd.
to wait? Oh, that was great.
Nerd.
Oh, a nerd for saying that's been the difference.
Not you. I'm talking about
Okay. I thought you were saying that. Oh, this guy's trying hard to commentate.
yeah,
right now.
God, what a nerd. Yeah.
No, that's just what Abi said with that downer.
Yes,
Gotcha,
no,
yeah,
that-
yeah. I feel you,
I say that every time he lays it down here. I'm sorry.
What I was saying though is that I feel like Crescent has been waiting for those air dodges and just reacting. It was exactly what you talked about with the drift, and I don't feel like Wasabi's been doing it. That being said, as I was saying all that, Wasabi took the lead. So
Yeah, Wasabi made like 5 correct decisions in a row
Yep.
and just completely turned this around.
really impressive.
Yeah.
I feel like Greninjas have to feel it. You can't just play technical.
Yeah, definitely. You have to have that little bit of momentum from like a good dash attack, a good like fair grab. It has a lot of early percent like setup like starters that can just put you in the vortex for a while. You just have to be confident enough to get those resets.
Yeah, I feel like when you play a character with a good advantage state, but a bad grab and not the best shield pressure, it's like you have to find your opportunities. And so when you're on, and when you're off, it looks helpless.
Exactly.
No.
Does that just home in if you're close?
Yeah.
enough?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
It also doesn't scale with like knockback.
Also,
It's
just doesn't
like
work half the time.
percent
Yeah.
based. Yeah.
But when it works, it's a cool counter.
Yeah, and it's got the substitute.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that
God.
was- yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
thought
annoying.
Abi was dead for that.
Oh, yeah, not getting a bear to that. Dead even still?
Yeah.
And you see Kevin's playing a little more scared here. Like he's a
Yeah.
little more afraid than he has been previously at the ledge because Abi has been converting. in these last 2 games.
Yeah, these back airs off stage. He's been finding them.
Do something. There we
There
go.
we
Okay.
go. Confident grab.
Oh, that's not good. Oh.
The air dodge up to
Air
forbidden
dodge.
tech.
I feel like
the
you
Just
forbidden
gotta
tech.
wait
A
for
down
half a
tilt
second
there.
there.
Just
Yeah.
please.
Well,
Down
I
tilt
just
instead of a grab.
I
was
just think that up smash was a little ambitious. I mean,
Yeah.
Kevin's not just going to do nothing.
There we go. Not
down
going to
up
kill
there.
you. Yeah,
I'm
Kiss
one-
the
really
top
surprised I
left
didn't
zone.
kill.
Yeah, give a little smooch.
Oh, I don't know if
Another-
that dash back was
Little
even on
antsy with the
purpose.
dash, yeah.
He's got.
Oh, well, that was almost
weird.
weird.
Yeah.
Hell,
I don't-
nice read.
I don't know if that was. Yeah, I'm interested to know what that was.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, you're not gonna do it with F smash.
Ooh,
All
doesn't,
right.
doesn't,
Both
doesn't
players
shield,
kicking
yeah.
themselves
And
for those 2
even- yeah,
socks.
for those
Not
dash
really
were-
any chance of a timeout here. They're just gonna have to find a kill.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah, there we
that's
go.
just a-
Finally, not getting grabbed on that one.
Yep, that's exactly what you do. All right, we'll reset neutral. I'm sorry.
Ooh, not the best
Oh,
get
definitely,
of attack.
definitely wanted a back air right there.
There we go. Air dodge just threw that dash attack. I thought that was going to cover it. Oh, confident
right.
for the fair.
Things
I
are
like
looking
it.
okay for Abby, but
Oh, Crash Bomber. Oh, I thought he was gonna get the bear for
Yeah,
sure.
right.
oh, shut up.
Yeah,
Stop doing that.
Don't do that.
At least shield
Don't
does
go for
like
that.
20.
You definitely don't have the frames to just back air out a shield right there.
Yeah.
Finally, we saw him punish it. There we
Yeah,
go.
there it
He
is.
keeps
there it is.
missing the dash forward on this up smash though, and it could cost him the set here.
Yeah. It could either be that he's missing the dash or it's just not.
We're
true
approaching the
at that percent.
percents where
Yeah.
it's only going to be raw. Oh, this is
Okay.
dangerous.
Well, even if
Yeah,
it
he's
was-
like,
wow.
never mind. I do not want to be
Yeah,
involved.
creative up-
even if it wasn't
up-
true there, he still would have to dash forward, and he didn't.
Abby.
Way too
Yeah,
confident,
that
way
was-
too close.
Okay, so he
You
just
were
did a
committing
full
way too much to
shuriken
that.
and let himself get hit by a Crash Bomber and put
Yeah.
himself at.
Oh,
Do something.
This is up to
clutch
that shot.
moment.
No.
Oh, that was way too ambitious. Way too
yeah.
ambitious.
I got let.
Oh, stupid. No,
Nice.
no,
F smash
no, no,
covering
no.
the roll.
Kresent.
Not the most climactic way to end it, but
Yeah.
Kresent staying solid, making it happen in a very, very close game 5 set.
These have been 2 back-to-back great sets.
Yeah,
good
we're gonna be
sets.
here all day. They have been a lot faster for the most part.
Definitely so.
That one wasn't that
Yeah.
fast, but you know.
It's a little cold in the venue, everybody.
A little chilly.
Uh,
a little chilly.
Half the venue's outside, and so if you're warming up out there, it's a wee bit chilly.
A wee bit
Next,
cold.
we have Poison Health and Little Dill.
This is going
Two
to have
bottom
Lil
seeds,
Dill
right?
hyping himself
So
up.
These are the 2 bottom seeds of the
Yeah.
tournament.
Dill was playing
Hey,
really
yeah.
well
Lil
yesterday.
Dill